Man, I am so ready to peel this tape back and get that blower on there.
Yeah, can't wait.
All right, welcome back. We've got Sean here from Roush, really cranking out this front end and helping us out. Now we've got the old intake assembly here for our 2012 Mustang project. Now this is the naturally aspirated intakes, make about 412 horsepower. It's a really nice piece. We've got a center entry throttle body, feeds that plenum, and that plenum is going to provide the air for each one of these runners to go down in that high flow port. But we're done with this one.
Yep, out with the factory and onto our 2300 series kit, TVS, capable of 6 to 8 pounds of boost, making about 540 ponies.
Ooh, shut the front door. 540 horsepower?
540 ponies.
That's
yep.
right, Willie, 130 horsepower more than the factory.
Now these things were used to known kind of for starving for air on the big end. You guys really attacked that old stereotype, right?
Yep, yes we have. These things really move now with our technology behind it.
Yeah, the roots used to be kind of a twin 3-lobe configuration on the blades there, about a 60-degree twist, but the TVS, the Eaton internals, I mean, they have really developed and engineered those, so it's got a 160-degree twist. It's a twin 4-lobe now, so volumetric efficiency, thermal efficiency is way up there, so you can pick that power up to high RPM, and you got all the boost you want cracking that throttle.
We knew a bad boy mix, more air, less heat, more power.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
right.
And that's why we had to upgrade our fuel injectors there to move along with all the air feeding through here.
So what are we running here for size?
47 pound.
47-pound injectors, matching with all that airflow we're going in there. So we got what, intake here?
Yep, air feeds through there.
Yeah, and you can see as we turn the front pulley here, all the air is going to feed down. It's going to compress and push into the lower intake manifold. We've got a bypass here, so when you're not ready for boost, you know, your throttle's just kind of closed, you're just cruising around, it can just bypass, waiting for you to open that throttle. So that guy sits right on top of here. This is our lower intake manifold. We're going to push right down through our intercooler, cool those hot gases, make them nice and dense. Sit down here in the lower plenum to feed those runners as soon as you're ready for it. So we got our fuel rail here with our new injectors put in. Those are going to pop right down, and I think we're ready to pull that tape.
Yep,
bolt
ready
this
to put
guy
the blower on. Yep, make some serious horsepower.
That'll drop right in. Got some dowels to locate it. Cool deal. All right, we're ready to bolt this sucker down. We're about 25 Newton meters?
25 Newton meters.
Okay, we'll zip that around and we're ready to drive it, except we got to put the accessory drive on.
Yep, which Roush did a great job engineering a Fiat system for this.
All right, that's the first one?
The first one, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And that one lines up.
This one would line up in here like this.
All right, now the original car, this back sheave, the first sheave line, just had a stretchy belt. So it only had a single belt to the AC compressor, no idler, no tension. The stretchy belt's new technology. It's got the right tension on it, and it'll drive that compressor. Well, you guys are using that first sheave, which is really smart. If you think about it, you've got a main bearing in that block. It's supporting the crank, and then you got the nose of that crank sticking out. Well, if I've got a big load, like driving this blower here, on the end of that crank, it's going to start bending it, put a lot of stresses on it. So you guys put a lot of effort into getting that first sheave to drive that blower, reduce those stresses. This guy will go on like that. Now the second sheave is all stock, so it's kind of cool. Everything just bolts back on.
Yep.
All right, well, let's get this thing bolted up and we're gonna take a break. Hey, welcome back. Now we've got a few sweat beads built up. We've got our blower all on. We've got our complete accessory drive connected. As you can see, we've got our belt hooked up, ready to drive that supercharger. Our cooling pack is in. We've topped off our fluids. I think the only thing we've got left is connecting the blower to the airbox.
Yep. Right here we have the Roush throttle spacer. Mounts up here kind of like this. A few modifications that we did do to it were modify this brake booster hose a little bit smaller for fitment clearance issues. Transferred over the vapor line, and on the back of the vacuum bypass over on the blower connects to this third port there.
Cool. Now on that adapter, we've got a new dual bore throttle body here. So that'll sit right up there like that. And if you can hang on to this, I'll show you the old one. So here's our original, just a single inlet throttle. Now we've got a dual bore, and you can see we've got, a throttle position sensor here, so the computer knows where the throttle is, and then we've got the electric motor to actually drive that throttle by our, drive-by-wire pedal.